Let's talk about something that's almost like a hidden tax on innovation these days: the incredible complexity of modern cloud infrastructure. Today, we're going to look at how a company called Acanum is working to get rid of that tax so businesses can get back to focusing on what they do best: growing, instead of just, keeping the lights on. All right, let's jump right in. I mean, this is really the core question, isn't it? The cloud is supposed to be this amazing launch pad, a rocket ship for your business. But for way too many companies, it turns into this heavy, complicated anchor that just drags the whole team down. You're constantly worried about maintenance, security, unpredictable costs. So you got to ask yourself, which one is it for you? And that really gets us to the heart of the modern cloud dilemma. It is a massive, high-stakes distraction. Look, you didn't start your company to become a full-time cloud engineer. You started it to create an amazing product or service. So let's break down the big challenges that really get in the way of that. Okay, first up, security. The threat landscape out there is just relentless. It feels like new vulnerabilities are popping up every single day, and you need constant expert-level attention to stay ahead of them. It's this nonstop battle just to protect your data, your reputation, and most importantly, your customers. Then you've got performance issues. One minute, everything's running smoothly, just humming along. And the next, bam, a sudden bottleneck hits and your entire service slows to a crawl. That kind of unpredictability is more than just frustrating for your users. It can actually cost you real money and damage your brand. And finally, there's just the sheer weight of managing the whole thing. The configuring, the updating, the patching, figuring out how to scale. This isn't some little side task. It's a full-time job that pulls your smartest people away from building new features and innovating. It's a huge distraction from your actual mission. So, how in the world do you get out of this mess? Well, the answer is a concept known as a fully managed environment. And the idea is actually refreshingly simple. You have a dedicated partner that handles everything, all the building, the securing, the day-to-day maintenance, so that you don't have to. You get to focus completely on your business. And this is where Acanum steps in with their first core offering. They call it their infrastructure foundation. Now, this isn't just them spinning up a few basic servers for you. Oh no, this is an entire cloud infrastructure, engineered from the ground up to be secure, to perform at its peak, and to scale whenever you need it to. And here's the difference in a nutshell. On one side, you have the total chaos of trying to manage it yourself, right? Complex setups, constantly putting out security fires, and basically just guessing when it comes to scaling. But on the other side, Acanum brings clarity. You get a system that's expertly optimized, secure by default, and built to scale right alongside your business. It's a complete shift from being reactive to being proactive. So what do you actually get with this foundation? We're talking about a super secure environment on a major platform like Azure or AWS. It's been meticulously optimized for performance, and it's designed to grow with you. And this part is huge. It's also built specifically to handle all the no-code tools and complex data pipelines that so many modern businesses rely on today. But of course, having a solid foundation is really just the beginning. You've also got to protect it. And that brings us to Acanum's second big offering, the 24/7 Digital Sentry. This is all about continuous active protection. It's not a set-it-and-forget-it thing. And it works in 3 really clear steps. First, they are continuously monitoring every single piece of your platform. Second, they have automated systems that detect threats in real time, like the very second they show up. And third, an instant response plan kicks in to deal with any issue right away. And what's the most important part of all of this? It's 24/7. Cyber threats don't take weekends or holidays, so your protection can't either. This is about true around-the-clock vigilance, keeping your infrastructure safe at all times, no exceptions. This quote really just nails the whole approach. The key words here are continuous, automated, and real-time. This isn't about someone checking the logs after something bad has already happened. It's about having a system that is always watching, using technology to stop threats before they can ever become real problems. So when you put it all together, the strong foundation, the constant monitoring, the real-time security, what does that actually give your business? Well, it all boils down to one really powerful idea: the freedom to build, the freedom to get back to what you're actually passionate about. So here's what you really gain. You get peace of mind because you know security is being handled by experts. You get freedom from the daily grind of managing all this complex technology. And maybe the biggest thing of all, you get the confidence to grow and scale your business without ever worrying that your infrastructure is going to hold you back. So, I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Imagine all the time, all the energy, all the brain power that you and your team are currently spending just worrying about the cloud. What could you do with all of that back? What new product could you launch? What new market could you enter? Just imagine, what could you create if infrastructure was simply handled?